Welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best grocery delivery services out there right now, looking at some of the biggest ones that are in the most areas. There are so many of these, it's very hard to list all of them, but we're going to be taking a look at Instacart, Walmart Plus, Shipt, and Amazon Prime. Now these are the options that are most available across the country, but if you have another one you want us to take a look at in the future, do me a big favor. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what service you want us to take a look at. It may appear in a future video. First though, before we get into the head-to-head breakdown of each one, do me a big favor. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Hopefully we can help you learn something new, help make a decision, and quick, easy to understand videos. Now, a little disclaimer before we get into this. I can talk about numbers and stores and markets and all kinds of stuff all day, but it really comes down to that independent contractor, right? That person who just comes in the store, does the shopping on behalf of these companies, and then goes out there and delivers it for you. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. It really depends on it. I've had great experiences with all four of these, I should say. I've had bad experiences with all four. Walmart's trying to alter the system. I'll talk about this more by having their employees pull the items, but they still rely on, for example, DoorDash to do the delivery. Just last weekend, we had an order, and the DoorDash employee dropped off our order plus half of somebody else's order. We got like we got some body lotion, we got a whole big pack of toilet paper, a carbon monoxide alarm, and more. Wasn't our product. When I called Walmart and said, hey, we got all this stuff, they were kind of like, keep it. Our mistake. We'll take care of it on our end. You don't worry about it. So I will say, a lot of it comes down to the individual employee that delivers it for each service. So keep that in mind, because we're all going to have bad examples, right? We're all can find somebody who said, you know, that substitution wasn't great, the delivery wasn't great. So just keep that in mind. So let's take a look at what we can define on them. And some of this also depends on who delivers for your individual store, right? If your local grocery store is only served by one delivery service, and that's where you want to shop, that's who you're going to use. So keep that in mind. But let's start off with Instacart. Let's try to break these down, talk about some of the difference, see if there's a cheaper option out there for you, and see which one's best. Instacart is available in 40 states, including in addition, also Washington, D.C., so keep that in mind. Now, you do not need a membership, unlike some services, to get a delivery from Instacart. But delivery fees without membership is $3.99 up to $10, so it depends on what you're ordering. Now, you can get a $99 a year membership, which can be paid yearly or for $9.99 a month. I will be really upfront with you. If you're going to do grocery store orders and you're going to do it more than once a month, I would highly recommend you get the yearly plan, because it can be far cheaper to get groceries delivered that way than to pay for each individual time, or do the membership month to month. Keep that in mind. Now, one of the nice things about Instacart compared to some others is they do allow 6-day pre-advance orders or delivery within 2 hours, which is a pretty nice range. I've used these services a lot when I was traveling home, when my family and I would be on the road and we're flying back. It's kind of a weird experience, but for example, we once ordered a bunch of groceries in Chicago, and by the time we got home about an hour later, they were delivered to our door. We had fresh milk, fresh bread, everything we needed to kind of get everything going once we walked in the door, which was really nice, not having to run out to the store and get my daughter some milk for her nightly cup of milk before bed. Now, again, your area will vary, what stores they offer will vary, but Instacart actually has a pretty wide range of different stores they support, not just grocery stores, but also pet supply stores and more. It varies depending on where you live, so keep that in mind. Now, the next up is Walmart Plus. Now, as you expect, this only works at Walmart. It does seems to be available in all 50 states. It's at 1,600 stores. A quick check make it look like all 50 states offer it. If that's wrong, I couldn't find something that said about Hawaii or Alaska, but a quick search made it look like they did. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I got that wrong. But it is at 1,600 stores across the United States. Membership is not required, but it's probably the best deal because the fees are kind of steep. $98 a year or $12.95 a month. Again, take advantage of that yearly deal. It will save you a lot of money. And fees can range anywhere from $7 to $9.95 if you're not a member. There is a $35 minimum order for the free delivery, and anywhere from 2 hours, I believe it's up to 6 days in advance, though it can change and vary depending where you are. Busier areas have a little bit tighter windows, maybe not as many 2-hour deliveries available, and more. Big difference with Walmart is their employees pull it and then put it in the back, instead of just having Instacart or another company's employees do the work for you, and hopefully they know where the items are and more. And then they use DoorDash for the delivery in most areas. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying Walmart Plus in their area did not use DoorDash, maybe because DoorDash isn't in that area. I haven't confirmed that. From my experience, 90% of all markets, Walmart Plus uses DoorDash for the final mile, right? From leaving the store, picking up the supplies that Walmart employees pulled, and dropping it off at your door. So they go on tips, people. Don't forget that. You know, your payment to Walmart does not cover the DoorDash person there. So keep that in mind. The downside to it is it's only Walmart Plus, but it does have some additional features. For instance, discounts at the fuel, at the pump at Walmart, and the ability to like scan and go inside the store, and free shipping on Walmart.com orders. Items not coming from the store, but from the Walmart.com side. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of features there in addition, but you have less stores to pick from. But if 99% of your deliveries come from Walmart, there you go. All right, Shipt, S-H-I-P-T. This one you do need a membership for, though in my area there's a grocery chain called Meijer. It's like a Walmart. And here it's much bigger than where Walmart is. Actually, this is the hometown of Meijer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I'm a little partial. They use Shipt for their delivery service, but they don't have a membership, though you have to pay $10 each time. It's like $9 something, which doesn't make it a very good deal. Even though I prefer to shop there, I don't actually order from there too often for delivery, since not at all, since I went to Walmart for delivery, because it's a far better deal. But Shipt does a lot of stores, and if you want to order through them, you do need a membership, anywhere from $99 a year all the way up to the staggering price of $14 a month. Definitely get the yearly membership. Huge savings on your plan there. Now again, minimum $35 order, and you can get it in as low as an hour, which is something I don't think anybody, any of the other similar competitors, we'll talk about Amazon Prime Now, do in a second, all the way up to 2 weeks. So it means Shipt gives you the biggest range to order in, which you probably say, why would I want to order 2 weeks out? I've actually done that, again, talking about traveling. When we knew we were going to be back at a certain time, we placed the order in advance, so we didn't even have to think about it. So there would be groceries when we got home. We got to pick the time window we wanted and more, which is really nice, especially if you have kids. After traveling through airports with kids, parents, you know what I'm talking about. The last thing you want to do is run out to the grocery store to get some milk and some fresh cereal for the morning or whatever it may be you need for your kids. So keep that in mind. And lastly, there is Amazon Prime Now. Now, to use Amazon Prime Now, which is a pretty good service if it's available, requires a Prime membership, anywhere from $119, and there is a monthly option there. But again, get the yearly; it's the best deal. Now, it's only in 100 cities, so it's got the smallest footprint right now. Even though Whole Foods and delivery centers are in a lot of other areas, Amazon has not been rolling out Amazon Prime Now very fast recently. Probably in response to maybe the pandemic happening, the increase on their demands. They try to, make sure they're not overwhelming their staff in certain areas by offering too many services. Now, there is no fees once you're a member on orders over $35. And they also offer 1 hour delivery, but only 2 hour or 2 day in advance. So they got the smallest window of all the services to order in. They do great 1 hour windows, and I will say they probably are the ones with the best, quickest delivery if you happen to be in the markets where they are. I've actually used all these, including Amazon Prime Now when we were at Disney World. A little pro tip, if you go to Disney World, don't pay for their water. You can actually get Amazon Prime Now delivered to your hotel on Disney World property. And the concierge service, you tip them, they'll bring it right to your room for you. We got a couple 12 packs of water. We got some snacks and different things brought from Amazon to our hotel room. Saved us a ton of money versus buying that stuff from the Walmart gift stores and the like. But the selection wasn't the greatest compared to the other services, and it wasn't out there, the ability to pre-order very far in advance. So that's the downside to it. Now, there's a lot more that goes into it. We talked about customer service and more. I will say all these have good customer service. I will say there's a few downsides to each of them. Amazon and Walmart, you can only buy from a limited number of places. Shipt and Instacart do offer additional ones. With the Instacart or Shipt membership, you can get other stores delivered to you, including Target in many areas, depending on which service they support in what area. So it really varies. When we were in Texas, we used primarily Instacart because they delivered H-E-B. And my wife loves shopping H-E-B. Any H-E-B fans out there? Let me know. Here in Michigan, we started using Shipt because they did Meijer grocery delivery, and we love Meijer here. We stopped using them because of the high cost. At $10 a delivery is kind of steep. Now, if you're just kind of, like I said, traveling, you're trying to get delivery every 3 or 4 times a year, maybe paying that $10 every now and then is worth it. With my wife on bed rest, and I'm going in for a surgery soon, we were like, hey, we're going to be taking advantage of the Walmart Plus or the delivery, so let's sign up for Walmart Plus for a year. Because with my hip surgery and her pregnancy, having her on bed rest, we're going to get a lot of advantage of the benefits there. So really, I think a big part of it comes down to which stores offer what you want. Now, ultimately, who do I think will win? I think they all have a very good future. Now, Instacart and Shipt's ability to deliver from multiple stores gives them a big leg up. Walmart Plus's additional bonuses like discounts on gas, the ability to scan and go inside Walmart, and free delivery from Walmart is great. Amazon Prime is Amazon Prime. It's a great service. We got it when we lived in Missouri and we were very far from everything. So we started getting delivery from a lot of places. And Amazon Prime was a great deal. So there really is no one, hey, this is the clear winner. Now I will say though, of all the one that seems to get the service right most often is surprisingly Walmart Plus. And that is probably because Walmart Plus employees or Walmart employees, they pull the order, then they put it in the back, and a DoorDash employee picks up and delivers it. When you have a Walmart employee who knows the store and is maybe trained to do this kind of shopping versus just a person who signed up to do Shipt a few days a week or Instacart a few days a week is a lot different in my opinion. So we'll have to see how it plays out. You leave me a comment, let me know which one you think is the best. I don't think you're going to go wrong with any of these, depending if they're in your area and if they deliver what you want. So keep that in mind. All right, so that's it for today. Head ahead. If you like videos like this, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And let us know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care, everybody. Thank you for your support, and welcome to all the new members. I really appreciate it.